Cody Kasey had a promising football career in front of him when he arrived at Georgetown College, but a tough break put him on a life-changing course. Lee K. Howard has this story.
It's the ultimate contact sport.
Football is one of the greatest sports you can compete in, you know. You're always going hard, and on defense especially, you get to hit people, so that's one of the things I love to do is hit people.
But if you look closely, Cody Kasey has something that sets him apart.
The other day I saw him fall flat on his face, and you know, guys went to pick him up, and before they could pick him up, he was back up in line ready to roll again. And when you have that kind of determination, you know, you find a way to use them.
A chance to play football brought Cody Kasey to Georgetown College, where as a freshman he earned a starting spot in the defensive backfield and was named to the all-conference team. But a tough break his sophomore season would change his football career.
I remember like it was yesterday. I was locked up with my defender on punt return, and I was pushing him back. I got hit on the side of my leg, and I didn't know what happened at first. I just got dizzy, really dizzy, and eventually I fell, and then I looked down at my leg, and yeah, I saw it was broke.
Bill Cronin has been the head coach at Georgetown College for 20 years and has seen his fair share of injuries.
We thought it might be a typical break, but it was anything but typical.
Cody underwent surgery that night where a rod was inserted to stabilize the broken bone. 6 months later, the doctors noticed the problem.
My bone didn't really grow that much, and I found out I had an infection in my leg. 9
surgeries would follow, each without much progress.
In my mind, I always kept a positive attitude, just to think that, like, you know, I can't look at this in a bad way because it won't really help anything looking at it a bad way.
1 year after the injury and after countless surgeries, the infection was still not improving. It's at that moment that he had to make the decision of his life.
19 years old and you have to get your leg cut off. Like, you don't want to think about that at a young age, but you know, I really had to make a life-changing decision.
Cody says it was a decision that paid off because just getting back on his feet wasn't enough. He wanted to return to the football field, and that's exactly what he did this spring.
I think he's got high hopes to be back on the football field on game day, and that would be quite a thing to see. And if anybody can do it, he'll be able to do that.
And as long as his heart is in it, one leg will do.
The moment I do step on that field, because I know I will, it's just going to be amazing.
In Georgetown, Lee K. Howard, WKYT.